Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video, I basically wanted to do a chai get ready with me. As you can see, I'm plain faced, baby faced, got no makeup on whatsoever. I have not been wearing makeup recently, especially with being inside. Like when I wake up and I get ready for the day, I don't feel like I need to wear any because I'm indoors, but I miss doing makeup. I miss doing it every single day, so I basically just thought, what the heck, we'll do a makeup look for you all. And I've actually been sent a product, which is why I wanted to include this, and it is a lip product which I will show you guys at the end when I do my lips. You guys know, obviously on this channel it's not going to be a typical makeup look. We are doing a bit of a Q&A as well. So I went over to Instagram this morning and basically asked you guys if you could send me some questions. It could literally be about anything right now. And yeah, so I'm just going to be answering some of you guys' questions along the way. So the first product I'm going to be using is my classic Carmex Moisturising Lip Balm. I literally use this all the time. Just before I start any makeup routine, just obviously moisturise my lips, because obviously I always do my lips last, and it just gives that time for my lips to be a bit more moisturised and add a bit more hydration to them. And I absolutely swear by this, I use this literally every single day. If you haven't used it or if you haven't got it, you need to pick it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows. I'm kind of doing it in a bit of a reverse order. I usually always do my base first, but since I'm going to be using some glitter today, if I get a bit of fallout on my face, then it's kind of going to be a bit hard to sort of cover it up and take it off, and it's just a bit of a pain. So I basically just thought I would do my brows first. So I always use the Precisely My Brow Benefit Brow Pencil, and I use this in the shade 2.5. This is a newish shade Benefit brought out, kind of like a dirty blonde. You can't really see because it's literally like ran out so much, but it is like a dirty blonde shade, and it is the perfect shade for my brows. And you obviously get the pencil side, and then you obviously get the brush side, and I always like to brush my brows through before I apply any product to them. Also like to use in my brows the NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade, and I just like to use a little eyeliner brush. This is by Real Techniques, and I just obviously like to fill in the sort of blended bit between where like your brows meet here. Final step I always like to do is add a bit of brow gel as well, and I'm just going to be using the wonderful brow mascara from Rimmel. I have this one, and then I also have a clear one, but I thought we'll just add a bit of colour, even though my eyebrows look like slugs right now. So that's my brows done. Right, the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eye makeup, and then I'm going to do my base. But I just basically thought I would go on to and answer some of your questions as well. So I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer just to prime my eyes. And just put this all over my lid just to give it a clear surface to paint onto. I kind of have no idea what I'm going to go for. I'm kind of just going to roll with it. And the palette I'm going to use is by Too Faced. It's one of their Christmas ones that I got in a bundle. Obviously more sparkly shades up here, but I like to use these two shades just for every day. And the shade I'm going to be using for my base is called On a Roll, and it's just this one here. So a lot of the questions that people sent in this morning was just generally how are you keeping busy during self-isolation, what are you doing during self-isolation, how are you coping during self-isolation. And honestly, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm actually okay. Really weird talking about it and you know everything that's happened recently. Obviously you just have to work from home like many other people. Obviously with my university being shut, I do kind of just have to do my work from home, but with my course being such a creative one, there's not so much we can do. There's a lot of stuff that's sort of restricted, and we've had to have condensed down because we obviously can't do it because of this self-isolation. But to be fair, I'm actually managing alright. I'm still keeping to a routine. I'm still just sort of getting on doing my everyday. What I found helpful, I've been getting up at 7:30 every morning and just doing what I would at uni, so doing my modules when I have them at that time, and that's actually really helped me keep on top of everything and make sure I'm still keeping a routine and keeping me safe. It's honestly crazy what's going on in the world at the moment, just with everything. I feel for a lot of people. I feel for all the people working in the NHS. It's a really scary time for everyone. However, I think we will power through it. I think there will be good that will come out of this. I know there is. But for now, we just kind of have to all stay indoors and obey to Boris Johnson, because that's the only thing we can do. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below, and share your tips and tricks on how you're coping, because I know a lot of people are struggling. I mean, I am a bit as well. I mean, I don't mind staying at home, but it's the fact that I literally know I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. Got any tips, please leave them down below and we can all share and, you know, help each other out. The next shade I'm going to go in with is Can't Catch Me, and this is from the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm just using like an angled fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend this out into my crease and blend it out into my eye. The next question I'm going to touch on, because I had a couple of these ones as well, and basically people were asking, what do you think of Disney Plus? What are you watching on it? Have you got it? Basically, what's the biz on it? Disney Plus is literally my childhood summed up. I'm not even kidding. I flipping love it. There's literally so much on there. So I watched High School Musical, Camp Rock, The Cheetah Girls. Literally, it's I don't even know. It's literally like a dream come true. I can't even. I lived by them shows on Disney at the time when I was younger, and I felt like as I got older, the shows just got a bit, you know, not very good. And I mean, I could just be saying that because I'm older, but literally that was just the best time on Disney when all them shows were out, and honestly I just absolutely love it. I would say it's definitely worth it. It's only like $5.99 a month as well, or I think it's like $59.99 for a year, which is literally, it works out really good, I would say. But yeah, I would highly recommend getting it, because there's other TV shows on there, there's other films on there, there's so much you can choose from. So if you enjoy Disney, I would highly recommend getting it. So I'm gonna try add a bit more glitter to my look now. I'm just gonna sort of do this from the inner corner of my eye and kind of go like a bit halfway, and then see if we can add some glitter on top and see if it works. If it doesn't, then it's all good. It's all good. Another question that somebody asked was, what is your top 3 recommendations on Netflix at the moment? And I really like this question, because that's pretty much what everybody's doing at the minute. It's either Netflix or Disney Plus. Let's say my top 3 at the moment. Now, some of these shows have been out a while, so you guys might have watched them. My first one would be The Stranger. Now, loads of people talked about this when this first came out. I never got around to watching it, and then when my boyfriend moved in with me, we basically said like, oh yeah, we'll watch it, you know. And it's basically really good. It's about this woman who goes up to this man and basically says like, your wife's faked a pregnancy, and it kind of just unravels from that, and she targets all these different people who are all in the same like social circle, and it's really weird, but it's really interesting. It's really gripping if you're into like sort of your TV crime dramas and things like that. However, I would say the ending was really disappointing to me. It built up so much. Ooh, look at that glitter colour. Ooh, girl, she working it. My second one would be, this has been out for ages, however I just started watching it. It is Don't Fuck with Cats, basically. It actually really frightened me, I'm not gonna lie. I'd only seen 2 episodes of it, and I'm gonna watch the I probably would have watched the last one by the time you've seen this. But yeah, it really frightened me to think that people are actually like that. But it's really interesting though, so if you are into stuff like that, then I would recommend watching that. I'd say probably my third one is something I'm watching right now, and it's obviously Vampire Diaries. I'm literally years behind on the trend. I remember when it first came out, I was never really interested in it. However, I think now that I'm watching it, I actually really enjoy it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And then obviously I love stuff like Riverdale and things like that. And there's a new series I want to watch called The Elite, and it's meant to be like the spin-off from Gossip Girl. So if you have seen that, then please let me know if it's good, because it's on my list to watch, but I kind of want to finish some other stuff first before I start that. I just obviously used my Profusion loose glitter, and this is like a sort of coppery rose gold, and as you can see, it's actually worked really nice on my eyes. And the next thing I'm going to do is eyeliner. I always use eyeliner in every makeup routine I do, but this is actually a new one I have been using. It is the Stamp and Drag eyeliner by Caits London. I got this in my glossy box last month, and I was a bit scared by it because, as you can see, it's got two ends. This is the, oh nope, we'll talk about that end in a minute. It's like the massive marker liners, and these really scare me because I feel like you have to put them on so thick, but this works amazing. And then on the other end you've actually got a winged stamp, so you kind of just stamp it on the end of your eye. I think we actually might try use this today and see if it works, because I've been scared to use it in case it like my makeup goes tits up basically. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this along my top lash line and then kind of just blend it out. Next question someone asked was, love your style, where do you shop for clothes? And thank you so much for commenting on my style, that's really sweet. I do love to still shop online, so I love to shop at like Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, Misguided, things like that. But then again, I love still going into the stores and browsing and stuff, so I love shopping at Primark, that's probably one of my favourites. And I have actually been shopping at M&S a lot more recently. I have been working with them. This is not paid or sponsored to say this. I have really been liking their jeans, and they have actually got some really cute stuff in. But I just used that wing liner and that actually went on so well. This actually scares me. I mean, I probably wouldn't use it again because it is a bit frightening. It looks really thick on one side and not the other. Oh god. I'm just going to be using my gold lash curlers and just curling my lashes. I feel like this next question is really appropriate for what I'm going to do, and it is, what's your favourite mascara and why? And it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And this is just actually the mini version of it that I got in a bundle for Christmas. It's just a really nice applicator for the wand, and I just feel like it really flutters my lashes and really brings them out. So I'd probably say this is kind of my favourite. However, I do love the Full Fat Lashes by Soap & Glory. I was talking to my friend Grace about it, and we were just saying it's such an underrated mascara that like not many people know about it, and it honestly it does your lashes really good. So next we'll go on to is the base makeup, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I had seen Jordan Lipscomb talk about this in one of her makeup videos, and I'd seen it in Superdrug, and I thought, do I pick it up, do I not? And I thought, yeah, what the hell, we're just going to pick it up. So it basically just looks like this, and I just like to take a little bit on my finger and kind of just blend it into my hands a bit first. And I just like to take this across my T-zone and the bits where I'm mainly oily a lot more, and kind of where my makeup's going to come off a lot more. The next question is, which coffee shop are we going to after all this is over? Haha. And I love this question because I know who sent it. And girl, I don't know what you're talking about, because what do you mean coffee shop? Why are you going for cocktails once this is over? Night out is pending, I'm telling you now. Slugging letters, here we come. Can't wait to see you after all this is over. Give me a message or I'll message you and we will arrange something once all this is done. So the foundation I'm using is my trusty number 7 Beautifully Matte Light foundation, and I'm just using a Real Techniques buffing brush. And I absolutely love a mousse foundation. However, I've realised I want to kind of switch up a bit and try different foundations because I don't really try a lot of different ones. So after all this self-isolation is over, I'm going to get myself a new foundation. Next question is, how did me and my boyfriend meet? And I really like this question actually, because if you don't know me personally, you obviously wouldn't know, and I kind of feel like I do publicise a lot of my life online, but I do like to keep that element sort of private, but I don't mind obviously saying. So we actually met on a night out, I think it was it'll be like 2 years ago now, and we met on bank holiday in August in Newcastle. I'd originally lived here but he didn't live here, and yeah, we basically met in a club there, and he was eyeing me up, thought he was eyeing up my friend. She kind of like shoved me into him, kind of didn't really have a choice in the matter, and we just started dancing. We kind of just stayed together the rest of the night, and then I give him my number. And then I kind of really didn't think I would hear from him again, not gonna lie. And we basically kept in touch from there, and we met up. And yeah, that's kind of how we met. If you'd like me to do a relationship kind of like Q&A, or if you had any questions you'd want to do, then please let me know, because I think it'd be quite fun to do, because I've seen a couple of these before and I've actually really enjoyed watching them. So please let me know if it was something you would want to see. I'm just going to take my Revolution Concealer and Hydrate and go basically the essentials where I needs to be. So that's kind of like under my eyes. Now let's see, I've got a nasty, pesky big spot on my chin, if you guys hadn't noticed throughout this whole video. So that bad boy needs to cover up. And I kind of want to talk about these because this bad boy is from Primark, and honestly, you get a pack of 2 for like £2 I think. And honestly, they are probably one of the best beauty blenders I've ever used, especially for blending concealer under the eye because of like the shape of it. And they're such a cute pink colour that I literally love them. Next question is, who are your best friends? Now I think this is kind of a good one because I have quite a few different friendship groups. I know a lot of people do, but I'd say my best friends are, I've got 3 main ones who I count as like my friends for life, which is Lulu, Tasha and Nikki. And we obviously don't see each other all the time just because of our schedules. We always talk all the time, and I'd kind of say that's kind of who my best friends are. Obviously I've still got like my uni friends who I class as like my best friends. I've got work friends. It kind of just depends really. Next we're just gonna do a bit of powder. So I'm using the MAYY banana satin powder. Next I'm going to do a bit of contour, so I'm using the Nip and Fab contour palette in the shade 01 Light, and I'm just using a misguided unicorn fluffy brush, and I'm taking the shades Caramel and Latte, and I always blend these 2 together and then just obviously blend it into my cheek. I think we'll finish off my eyes as well while I'm here before I forget. I'm going to just take Can't Catch Me again and just take this under my lash line. I just like to take my number 7 eyeliner pencil and just take that under my eye as well. And take some mascara as well and just go under. Finally, we're going to go on to highlight. And I'm going to be using the Makeup Obsession Mega Lighting Highlighter Illuminator. Such a mouthful, and it just looks like this. I thought I'd answer the final question as well. What do you love about being a blogger, and what do you dislike sometimes? I absolutely love being a blogger. There's so many things I do love about it, but then again, there's so many things which, you know, I do find hard as well. The things I love about it is I love writing as it is, so I kind of feel like it's just nice having your own corner on the internet, be able to write what you want. Like, I love my website. It's literally one of my favourite things. I've met so many amazing people through it, that the fact that like I've got friends for life, so many people I've met through events, I've been sent PR. It kind of makes me think, why would people want to send it to me, because it's just me. But I would say that's probably one of my favourite things I love about blogging, is just having that kind of creative freedom to do what you like, and people like reading it, people like watching it. I'm going to be using the Makeup Obsession Light and Glow. I'm just going to spray this all over. What I don't like about it is that it is still like a really, so sometimes you do get people who think they're better than you, or you know, I just don't understand it sometimes. Like, we're all in the same boat at the end of the day. We all just want to be creative and enjoy. So some people will try tear you down, or you will get them people who is like that, but at the end of the day, it's just someone sitting behind a computer trying to be awkward and funny. Overall, I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change anything. I've had so many amazing experiences through it that I absolutely love it. The final thing I'm going to do is do my lips, and I'm going to be using a product that I've actually been sent by FM Makeup, and it is a long-lasting matte liquid lipstick in the shade Hot Red. As you guys know, I always love wearing a red lipstick. As you can see, this is the packaging for it. I've just kind of took out the packaging, but this is what it comes in. It's kind of just really basic. It's got a nice font here, and it says the shade name there. But yeah, it's kind of just your basic lipstick packaging. And when you take it out, this is what it looks like. You've got the shade name on the bottom, and then that's kind of just the style of it. It's got a really nice thin applicator to make it even to go on. But we are going to test it and try it and see if it looks good. Oh, it goes on quite thick. I've probably got too much on my brush. That it does go on quite thick. It's a really nice shade of red. I get a lot of product on the brush when you bring it out. As you can see, it's already started going on my top lip. So that's it that I've got on now. I actually really like it. I do actually rate their lipsticks. I mean, you do get a lot of product when it comes on the brush, which I mean, I'm not a massive fan of, but the shade itself's really nice. So as you can see, that's my finished makeup look. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to comment down below and let me know how you're doing during this self-isolation. It is such a scary time for us all, but I just want to make some content just to give you guys a bit of a smile back on your face and to test out some makeup, because I haven't done a full face in ages. Make sure to subscribe while you're here, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye! I want you now tonight.